Hi, everybody. It's your host of Freedom to Fight, and you're Mathis. And I have another exciting guest on my show. Um, Terry Tucker is a speaker and author. I'm very thrilled.
On who I am. I grew up on the south side of Chicago. I'm the oldest of three boys. You can't tell this from looking at me or from my voice, but I'm 6 foot 8 inches tall and actually went to college on a basketball scholarship despite having three knee surgeries in high school. And then at 37, I made a major pivot in my life and became a police officer. And part of what I did during my law enforcement career was I was a SWAT. After law enforcement, I started a school security consulting business. I coached girls' high school basketball when we lived in Texas. For the last 12, almost 13 years now, I've been battling a rare form of cancer, a rare form of melanoma, hostage negotiator. So
Well, I mean, but some people don't do as much with their lives. They don't. You've done a lot of service work. You've done a lot of work for other people, which is very impressive. And to take care of people that were battling cancer and then to be in that position yourself.
I wanted to see my daughter graduate from college. I wanted to walk my daughter down the aisle on her wedding day. I wanted to play with my grandkids.
Mhm.
Those are things that can motivate people in an incredibly powerful way to not just accept what the doctors say. Now, conversely, and I've known these people, and you very well may have too, where a doctor says, hey, you're going to be dead in 2 years. Those people die because they believe what the doctor says. I
Exactly.
want my life to be shaped by the decisions that I make, not by the ones that I don't or that somebody else makes for me. Oh, you shoot, I'll rebound. Hey, what do you think about? And just having that conversation was so important to me. And I think so important to her as well. And probably one of the big reasons we have the close relationship that we still have today.
That's amazing. I think I really took away from my like my first year of graduate school was just kind of learning like family roles and how we carry that throughout our lifetime. So a professor of mine, Russell Forti, um, explained to me that people stay in those roles their whole lives. Like, so they'll grow up and go off and get married and then come back for the holidays. And they'll still be that 10-year-old kid, in that family dynamic. But important to grow up, to allow yourself to grow up and to demand that in your family system. But I feel like, in your circumstance, you were able to have an adult relationship with your daughter to help her kind of reach that adulthood, to help her grow up, considering everything that was going on. But that's a special bond that a lot of people don't get to experience with their parents. Yeah. That's the most important. I think that's the highest elevated relationship is to be able to have a balance between friendship and romance. And my faith is very strong. My connection to God, or just sort, I don't want to isolate anybody, source or spirit or whatever terminology you use. It's very strong in my life. And I don't feel like I'm out of sorts. I feel like I'm being led in the right direction, but I feel like I should be self sufficient. And I feel like that makes you a better partner so that you don't have to come into a relationship with, oh, I need all of this from you. That rather it can be, this is what I'm offering to you. This is what I can contribute to build something with you. So that it's important who you associate with. And I feel like I made good choices as far as my career. The people that I've associated with, the people I've gotten training from, and at least in Texas, I feel like my schooling really did set me apart, or does set me apart. I had amazing mentors. I mean, I feel like that really matters so much for the people that are providing the service to be very, very knowledgeable and proficient in mental health awareness, and just to it. A lot of people love psychology
Mhm,
and they're interested in it because we're talking about ourselves.
mhm.
But I don't feel like a lot of people get the right training or the right experience to really be able to contribute to our communities. We have a lot of professionals that are in the United States, but they're not being utilized in the right way, or they didn't get this bit of information that I got or something. And it's kind of in disarray, I feel. But yeah, it really, really does matter who you associate with and give your time to.
I
Yeah.
think you make a huge point. I think it's, I've always felt that it's more important who you work with and who you work for than really it is the work that you do.
Yeah.
It's, find people that care about you, find people that are willing to invest in you, find people that want to see you succeed, and hitch your wagon to those people and climb your mountains together. That's the difference, I think, between people that are successful and people that aren't successful.